Monday morning.
Shot. All right. This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side, guys. And today we're going to be talking about WandaVision episode 9 and also reviewing the show as a whole. I'm your host, Chuck Taylor, and this is my co-host. Really? Now you're going to tell the people to like and subscribe, bro? Whatever. All right, please make sure you like and subscribe. We want to be all in your lives. Stop the music. Rashad, what's the deal?
Yeah. Bro, I'm protesting this is what's happening, man. I'm protesting how Marvel treated us with WandaVision episode 9. They trolled us, son. They trolled us. And somebody's got to take a stand. I mean, I'm sitting down, but somebody's got to take a stand here.
Trolled us? Okay, all right. Well, we got to get the show going. Let's go ahead and start this review on episode 9. What did you think of episode 9, sir?
What did you think about episode 9?
I'm the host, so I ask questions.
You always go first, so there you go.
I'm the host today, so you're going first.
I'm protesting. You go.
The host. So tell the people why you're protesting. Give us some energy. Give us something.
Oh, really?
Beautiful day today. Let's go.
All right, let me tell you why I'm protesting, okay? I'm not protesting because Mephisto wasn't in it. I don't care about Mephisto. I'm not protesting because the mutants weren't in it or she didn't, no more mutants or give me all the mutants. I'm not protesting any of that. None of the wild theories. I mean, they would have been nice. I'm protesting the fact that Marvel trolled us with stuff that they actually said was going to be in the show. Like the engineer. They was like, what's her name? Tiana, what's her name? Well, what's the name of the character? I don't know.
Rambo.
I don't know why I'm asking you what her name is.
Rambo.
Wow, we definitely have switched positions today. Yes, Rambo was like, I gotta meet the aerospace engineer. She said that for like 2 straight episodes. If she had said it like the one time in one episode, that'd have been one thing. But like she said it in one episode, and then the next episode we were thinking, okay, we're gonna meet this person. And then she said it again. Oh yeah, I'm gonna meet my contact. So that's something that's deliberately built up only for her to meet the aerospace engineer and not even say that this person was an aerospace engineer when they met them. First of all, they just met them and we're like, okay, well, all right, well, at least that person's got to be a scroll, or perhaps maybe we haven't met that person at all. Nope, the person that she met was the engineer. They were not a scroll. It's just something that was said. Okay, then the most awesome reveal of all time, the thing that get was at episode 5, a perfect 10 out of 10, bringing Evan Peters in there, and replacing whatever your boy's name is with Evan Peters. Do you know his name too?
No.
Or whatever the other guy's name is. He's long gone. He's not even getting retirement checks from Marvel. Yeah, they brought in Evan Peters and everybody was like, what does this mean? That's the thing about it. We're like, what does this mean? It could mean anything. We don't know what it means. Yeah, it meant addiction.
Ralph Boner.
Yeah, Boner. And what was so bad about that was dude laughed at his own name.
And you did.
That's your name. Why are you laughing at your own name? And we even had was it the head of the House of Representatives for the Republican Party, and his name was spelled exactly the same way, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't it Boehner? And his name was Boehner. So where are we getting this Boehner from? Yo, all right. Then they said, what's his name? Paul Bettany was like, oh, we're gonna get a chance to work with this actor that I've never worked with before. We're like, oh, who's that gonna be? And bro, he was straight trolling us, like this wasn't accidental trolling. Like they even have another clip of the video. It's like, I hope they're not upset when they found out it's me. Really, bro?
No. He said they're gonna be so upset. You just saw those. He was laughing. Like,
oh, really? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he was like, they're gonna be so upset when they see. Yeah, he was having some fun with it, but now it's like emails.
Wow. Then the next thing, with Darcy, we introduced Darcy in episode 4. You know, she had a really cool role. She was doing some things in and out. You know, she was the girl in the chair, and then she showed up in episode 9 for literally 15 seconds. She's like, ran over your boy, enjoy prison. And then your girl was like, oh, she's gone. Something about interviews are lame.
For the week or something.
And then lastly, you know, what's the name? Elizabeth Olsen was like, oh, we're going to have a reveal at the end of this show that's going to be Luke Skywalker big from The Mandalorian. So we're like, okay. I mean, these are things that they told us. Again, I'm not mad about the theories. I'm mad about things that they told us were going to happen. And what was the reveal? Nothing. White Vision, I guess, that they revealed at the end of episode 8. So that, you know, I like the show overall. But that type of stuff, it really irked me. And I'm not the only one that was irked by those type of things. There seems to be two camps right now. People that are like, oh, this is great. You guys are just haters because your Mephisto theories didn't come through. And it's like, there's other people, yes, not the Mephisto theories, but I'm just upset because of the stuff that they promised that they were going to do. I don't like the fact that Marvel trolled us here. Like, if you want to keep your fans, like, you really can, we'll watch anything that you put out for us. Just really do it. Yeah, bro. I've been my feeling. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about it.
You didn't review anything about it,
bro. It is okay sometimes to give your fans what you want. That's okay. Like when we watched the end of Star Wars, and I know you're gonna, you know, come back with something as far as the Mandalorian is concerned. But when we watched the end of the Mandalorian and we saw the X-wing pull up, we were like, "Is that Luke Skywalker?" It was like, oh, is that? I don't know. Is it Luke Skywalker? And at the end, it was Luke Skywalker. Like, yes, they gave us Luke Skywalker. They didn't come through at the end and subverted expectations. There's nothing wrong with subverting expectations sometimes. And this show was a great example of that when they brought in Quicksilver. You know, but sometimes just give us what we want. You know? So, yeah, I'm a little upset about this episode. All right, I'm done. Back to my protest.
I think you went over your 2 minutes, but okay.
I gotta dance.
I dance, sir. Thank you.
I am done.
All right. So we got that's a review of episode 9, or just a rant of what he did not like, all his hurt feelings. So I will give you a little bit of a review of episode 9. I enjoyed the episode. Don't try to
say like you weren't hurt too.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna talk to my partner again about the issues with that. But the episode, to me, I did enjoy the episode. I watched it a few times. So like the first time, I was like, "Where's the extra stuff that they promised?" But then after I started to watch the episode, it's a good episode. I like Agatha. The whole witch battle was cool. Her getting her powers, from Scarlet, doing that little power suction, her rogue power stealing issue.
She was rogue.
Yeah, she had the rogue. Rogue is gonna suck people's power, so she basically did that with, whatever, their little magic fight. But that was cool. I enjoyed, seeing Wanda really have to work really hard to win this fight. As throughout the whole thing, you just thought she was like unstoppable. Mm-hmm. So once you kind of saw her kind of like meeting her match, like, oh wow, she's ain't gonna be able to just brute force her way through this. She's gonna have to finesse this thing. She's gonna have to launch. She don't know these tricks. Like she got another witch, another sorcerer type person that's going at her that knows the books, knows how to do these spells and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool to see her kind of learn on the fly like that. Right. That Vision fight was the best part of the whole episode. That Vision fight, that thing was nice. When he walked up there and she thinks that he's like, this nice. Is it really you? He put that hand on her face. Everybody happy. And then he picked it like, yeah. I like that.
He was cracking her skull for like a good 5 seconds. She should not be okay.
She should not be okay. That head should be Has some little dents up in it or something.
Yeah.
But and Vision comes and busts in there, and they like going at each other. Old boy come out the fire looking like Terminator, just walking like, yeah, I'm the man. All white Vision.
Mm-hmm.
White power, and I was like, no, what is it? Yeah, I don't know what they do. But yeah, that whole fight was really cool to me. How Vision got him to kind of stop fighting was cool when he started. They did what was the artifact that they were talking about?
The ship of Theseus.
Ship of Theseus. That was cool. They was like, I require more elaboration. I was like, oh, and they was like, just going at it the whole time. I was like, that's cool. Okay, he got him with the damn
the word problem.
Word problem or something. It was like also the part when Agatha unlocked everybody's mind and you got to see that whole side, like, yeah, you are the villain, Wanda. You've been the villain the entire time.
Yes,
like,
yeah. You are a terrorist, Wanda.
Her dang kid up in the dang house, 8-year-old kid, she ain't seen in a week. And people supposed to be okay with you? I'm like, yeah, I did not enjoy, like, I personally want something. No, Wanda needs to have somebody be accountable. She has to be accountable for something. And she can't just take a whole town and just do what she wants, and then everybody's supposed to go, oh, I'm sorry, and then she flies off.
Right.
Like, Doctor Strange need to do something. Somebody need to put her someplace that she can't hurt nobody, because that ain't okay.
Sokovia Accords, bro. Sokovia Accords. That's why they have it.
So that's the reason why they have them. Like, she is way, and Cap. That's why this is what makes me want to go smack old Cap.
That's right.
It's the same type of crap we all talked about in Civil War. She is way too powerful to just chill. It's like, let her stay. I mean, Iron Man had her in the room.
Right.
Keep her from killing people.
Right.
Because they know she gonna walk out there and be like, oh, you killed my uncle, you killed this and that. And she gonna go, and just start choking 50 people at once.
Exactly.
And then they gotta go take care of that issue. So it's not like Thor and Hulk. Like, both of them kind of know how to control their stuff, at least a little bit. Hulk is a little less, but he knows how to not get mad. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to calm,
I give you that.
He doesn't go crazy. Like, the only time he went crazy was with, I think, Loki and the staff thing. That's kind of made him, get extra,
right,
kind of break this little stuff. Other than that, he's good.
Forcing Hulk to go bomb, but you're right. Yeah, he doesn't. You're right.
They know how to do this stuff.
Doesn't get mad that often.
Yeah, Wanda, on the other hand, she don't know nothing about her powers, and she's just emotional wreck. So she, but all in all, I thought the episode was really cool. I like how she did that last little, just throwing the little misfires out there. I'm like, oh, she missed. And you saw Agatha, she was like, what the heck? Did she not see me?
Right.
She's like, well, anyway, maybe she just can't control her magic. And she had her with the little rune.
Mm-hmm.
Rune? Is that what it is? Rune?
The runes, yeah.
Rune? Okay. Yeah, that.
With the runes.
Yeah, that was cool, and put her back at, made her the nosy neighbor at the end, kind of, be extra cruel. So I know we're gonna see Agatha. She was like probably one of the best parts of the season. Later down the line, probably on the Doctor Strange movie, she probably come out. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Now to the trolling, yeah, Marvel, you didn't have to troll us like that. I know y'all are having fun, but y'all did make a lot of people mad. I mean, if you're going to use Evan Peters, that's fine. But then to keep saying that other stuff is coming and nothing else comes, that is like nowhere close to, the Mandalorian type of thing. But I also can say this: Mandalorian, they didn't give us nothing on the first season anyway. The first season, they didn't give us no big reveal. Second season is when they gave us the big reveal. So we gotta kind of. She shouldn't have said it, but it's definitely, this is the first season of the WandaVision. I don't know if they're gonna have a second season, but it's the first season, so usually they don't give the big things until later on down the line. And also, Star Wars, they've been giving us trash movies since I was young. So when they brought the new episode, so the only thing keeping them kind of afloat is Mandalorian right now. So they had to do something with that. That's the only thing people really like. Baby Yoda, and now we got de-aged Luke Skywalker and Mando. So But yeah, that's my spill on it. Like the episode, I thought it was really cool. Fight scenes are great. Oh, real quick, the kids, that was kind of cool with them teaming up and beating the people up with guns and stuff, you know. So they got a lot of cool things with the comics. I know when she was hugging the kids, the boys together, like that's kind of like the comics one when they were crying, holding when they were a little bit older. So yeah.
This is what happens when I feel bad because I went over time. So I'm letting you go over time. You probably at like 7-8 minutes right now.
7-8 minutes, let's go. Yeah. Kitty. Yeah. All right. That's my dad. And I danced with you on the first one.
And one other thing, we never did find out who the missing person was. I just want to throw that out there.
I think we thought it was the mailman.
The mailman. We thought it might have been Dottie. It ain't nobody. That's who it is. Because they ain't gonna talk about the Jimmy Woo's missing person in Doctor Strange. I can assure you that.
Yeah, they're not.
All right, let's go ahead and review this whole show, sir. Let's go ahead and review the whole thing. All right, Chuck. So I'll go ahead and take over host duties again because overall I did like the show. I was just very disappointed by episode 9, but I'm over it because overall WandaVision was a very good show, much better than I ever thought it was going to be. I mean, I was excited to see something that's related to Marvel, but this show was really like, if you exclude episode 9, it's like really one of the best properties altogether. If you add in episode 9, it doesn't make it horrible. It's just the payoffs in there for the things that were set up in the first 8 episodes just don't pay off as well. But overall, I still think it's a great property.
If you just watch it like straight through now, like just watch it every episode, I think everything works out perfect. I don't think there's any problems with the show whatsoever. Now, if you when we were looking at it, we had expectations. Then now that's the only issues I would say. But if you just watch it right now, I think the show was flawless. It was really
right. Good. I will not do so. All right. So
flawless.
What was your review overall of this show? Any high points, things that you liked, things that you expect in the future?
I like it. Kind of felt like a roller coaster. Like, you know, it kind of took you up a little slow pace with the old sitcom. It's like you're going up to the top of the ride. We're getting ready to start the real ride. So it was fun to kind of ease your way into it. Being able to see Marvel kind of the first actual Marvel TV show that they produced. Right. Was really cool. I like how they flowed in there, and once it got going, it just moving. It was like it was all over the place. You know, some episodes were like really high, some were like going on the loop. You're like, oh my god, what is this happening? And you had some that were just, it was a good solid episode. It may not have been like, super like as good as like episode 5 or 6 or something like that. It may be like episode 7 was building up to the finale. So, you might have a little slower episode here and there, but I think I felt good with watching all of it. Okay. Like, I didn't find an episode that I was like, can we go to the next part? Like, this is boring or something like that. I like even the ones when like Wanda was like seeing her past. I was kind of getting to know who she was and why she had so much trauma from growing up, and like kind of looking at her life, you kind of see exactly why all that came about. Right. So, like, I understand why she kind of is like this. And, because before, you just saw her Ultron, you're like, well, I know some bad happened to her, but you didn't really feel any sympathy for her. Or, Pedro. Pietro, I think his name was?
He's Pietro is now.
So you didn't really feel any sympathy. All you were like focused on was the Avengers. Like, don't you mess with Iron Man? Don't you mess with such and such? And then you also don't realize what Iron Man and the rest of the Avengers cause a lot of people pain when they fight. Right. And like even with Ultron was created by Iron Man on Marvel. So he caused a lot of pain, a lot of deaths, a lot of people.
He was created by Iron Man because of Wanda. Let's not forget whose fault all of this is.
Yeah, it's technically technically he was, but I don't know if that still wouldn't happen because I kind of when they got the scepter. Well, I guess we don't know what he would have done with that scepter, but I'm just kind of thinking of Iron Man. He's kind of like already. I think he already had a thought to use this as a way to protect the Earth, which isn't a bad thing because he felt that there's another threat coming.
Yeah, but now he had to do it at all costs. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like he had to
did push him. Yeah, it did push him.
Exactly.
To me, I think they should have been doing something like this before. I mean, when they had the portal open on the first Avengers, and all the aliens just came and attacked the city, and y'all still ain't got nothing prepared. After like 8 years later, I'm like, y'all the ones caught slipping. Like, freaking alien ships just came and attacked New York. Like, you should have had all that stuff that they had on Civil War. But again, Captain America, Mr. Freedom over here, breaking everything apart. So now we have no shield or nothing to help anything. We're just going to we're going to fight them together when they get here, right? Right,
Go ahead. We'll do it together.
My grandma and my family just got blown up over there. Y'all ain't doing nothing. All 8 people ain't even got here yet. They done killed my whole neighborhood.
Wow.
Terrible. They can have some sort of plan. Anyways, that's outside of WandaVision. Sorry, on that rant. But other than that, I learned like this. I'm gonna shut up now. Let Rashad go.
So, just overall, like I said before, I'll be short because I really did like the show. Some of the best things, my main memories for the show would be when you first see Rambo coming back from the snap. That was like when the show goes, well, actually the first thing that was awesome was seeing dead Vision. When Wanda looked away and then she looked at Vision and he was dead, they had a hole in his head. It was like, whoa, what the heck? When I saw that, that's when I knew I had something. But when episode 4 started, that's when I really was like, whoa, this is an amazing show. And then when episode 4 really went through and explained what was going on. It's like, man, this is great. And then you got to episode 5 and the reveal of Evan Peters at the end of episode 5. There were some really great high points. Another high point was episode 8, where you really reveal the background of Wanda and you find out that she had powers before the Infinity Stone, which of course we never get answers to that either, but I'm not upset about that. So overall I think this is a great show. Maybe Chuck, I will take your advice and watch the whole thing, but I don't know. So Chuck, how would you rank this show overall, sir? How many Chucks?
Well, I would definitely give this show, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I won't give it a full 10 because I gave Mandalorian a full 10, and I don't think it was better than the second season of Mandalorian because I really like Mandalorian. But,
it would have been if episode 9.
If episode 9 was as good as the last episode of Mandalorian, it would have got a 10. But because episode 9 was not, it was good. It just wasn't that type of epic.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it a 9.5 for the whole show altogether. Oh, it was great.
I hate to do this, but I'm gonna have to give it an 8 for that same reason. I thought the show overall was good and it was leading to something, and I really wish that I had a meme that showed somebody that was a gymnast doing this awesome, incredible routine, and then they land and fall. You know? Like, you gotta stick the landing, and again, the landing wasn't imperfect. I mean, yes, fighting Vision was good. WandaVision fighting Agatha was great, but we weren't really building this show up for a fight. We were building up, this show has never been about a fight. It has never been. It's been about philosophical things and theories and Easter eggs and all that type of stuff. And they just did not stick that landing. The rest of it really builds up to a great show. So I'll give it an 8 though. But what did you guys think? Am I overreacting over here? Maybe I should follow it. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm back to my protest. Right. Leave your comments on our video wherever you see us, and as usual, you've got to subscribe
to survive.
This is Color Commentary. We'll be giving you views from a different side. I just threw runes at you, son. Runes, and now you can't move anymore. You're locked up. Gotcha.
Saturday morning.